going on? What is going on, everybody? Wagwan, wagwan. Hope you guys are good, man. Hope you guys are good. A quick one, man. Your boy is on the road, not at home. But listen, Bruno Fernandes. What's the deal? Bruno Fernandes is the topic of the day, man. I don't know how you guys are feeling about calling out, Bruno calling out the calling out the hierarchy, saying like, listen, man, these people they really did not want me here. They did not want me here, but they did not have what it takes to get rid of me, right? So that's just Bruno Fernandes, man. But yeah, real quick, man. AKS 97. Good night, from love. Is in the house. That's what's going on. What's going on? Olive, the one and only blooded. Come on, Olive. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Sally, what up? Welcome, man. Ego on the same as our players. Ridiculous. Yeah, man. I know it's kind of crazy. Blessings Lou and everyone. Yeah, man, dude. Blessings, everybody, man. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Man. A quick one on the road. I said, let me jump on here and say what's up to my peoples. You know. But yeah, how can I be well? I have not watched football for like 2 months now. Olive, what? Why? Why, Olive? Why haven't you watched football for 2 months, buddy? What are you doing? You know? Come on. You're telling me you didn't watch the Man United 4-4 thriller in Manila? Huh? Huh? Come on, man. People, hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody, man. People, make sure you smash that like button. Yeah. So, what are we thinking about the Bruno's stories and Bruno doing an interview talking about that if the ownership wanted him gone, but they didn't have what it takes to actually pull the trigger. What are your thoughts on that, man? What are we saying, man? But here's the thing, though, with Bruno, I know there were some people now they're like, yo, man, where would we be without Bruno? How can they treat him like this? People smash a like, man. Hit the like button. How can they treat him like this? But the thing is, I mean, a lot of us, myself included, I was ready to let Bruno go. Okay? Now, Bruno has done amazing stuff for our club. All right? He has done amazing stuff. I think if he leaves, he will go down as a legend. Yes, he hasn't won much, anything, but he'll go down as a legend. So, I mean, but at that point in the summer, when the money was being dangled, I was ready to let him go, man. I was like, Bruno, listen, Bruno, I think you've done enough. And it's time that we part ways so that we can get our money. All right, so we can get our money and rebuild this team. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. Okay, all good, folks. I was just studying and studying. Hey, listen, Olive, that's good. Sometimes you have to focus, and studies are more important than football. Especially, watch. If you can go without watching football, then you won't be disappointed, right? So you're actually doing yourself a service. Try not to watch football and focus on something that you have control over, right? Because you study, you get your grades up, you pass your exams and all that stuff. At least you know it. Listen, I can control this. But this Man United side, or all these other teams, man, they can disappoint you. All right, but yeah, it's crazy, man. So some of these Bruno comments, he says, listen, one thing we know is Bruno wants to stay as long as we want him to be here. Apparently, this is what he said. I want to stay at Manchester United as long as I feel desired, right? He also said, listen, I would like to experience the Spanish league and fight for big titles in Italy. I have many connections to Italy. My daughter was born there, right? I've already thought about returning to Portugal. The first option would be Sporting. to be happy like it was with Sporting, but I don't want to ruin the image. I'm like, Bruno, you want to go to Spain? You want to go to Italy? You want to go to Portugal? Dude, you're 30. When are you going to get time to do all this stuff? I'm like, okay, geez. Bruno telling us he could have left and gone to win trophies. Who you think it is? It was Al Hilal or maybe Bayern or Napoli, maybe Inter. Listen, I know there was something going on where I think that one summer there was some rumors that Bayern they were in for him, right? But the thing is, the reason why a lot of these big teams they're not really in for him because, dude, the guy is getting paid 300,000 plus, right? Not a lot of teams can afford that in Europe, right? So that's why really destination for Bruno and someone who can afford to pay him, it was always going to be Al Hilal in Saudi, right? Yeah. Uh, Olive, I've heard that Arsenal isn't disappointing this season. Listen, Olive, I mean, Arsenal, I don't know if they can hold it though. I don't know if they can hold it. Man City is hot in their heels. Man City is coming, right? So I don't know if they can do it, right? People, smash that like button. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are fantastic. Hope you guys are doing well, right? Seafood rants, what up? Okay, I mean, not so I ain't mean to say that. Okay, right? Yeah, so I don't know, but with Bruno coming out and making those statements, is he also telling us in some way or other that he's on his way out? What are we saying here? It kind of sounds like he's he's planning his exit route, by making those kind of statements. And again, the timing is crazy, right? We failed to beat Bournemouth, and then he comes out with those statements, and then Kobe Mainu, what is that, man? AKS, he spoke about fellow teammates, yeah, not giving their all like him, and not caring about the club. They just come to work for the paycheck. I'm sure he means show. I know, right? Right, for sure. But again, Bruno, I know calling out your teammates and all. I don't know, man. You're the captain, right? You're the captain. If you're gonna call out, you can call out your teammates in the locker room. Behind the scenes, right? Because you calling them out on the mains like that is, it's not a good look. And also that one time he called out Lenny Yoro, it was a disgrace move. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. AKS he said it was a look show. That's funny. Arsenal not disappointing. They twisted fate. What up? Good to see you, my man. One versus Wolves while scoring no goals. Pretty disappointing. Yeah. Listen, Arsenal, they're riding their luck. Honestly, they needed own goals to win against Wolves, where we put them to the sword. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Bruno and Mainu knew the pictures and interviews were gonna come out. Remember that. Our players are all drama queens. Sally, I know. And listen, with Mainu, I like the kid. We all love the kid. We want him to get game time, right? He has done everything correctly. He kept his head down, and he trained hard and do all the right things. But his stepbrother to come and do that at the game, like a pure stunt move, like free Mainu. Really, dude? I mean, that is not going to help his brother out by doing stuff like that. It's one of those, like, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that was disappointing. Tony, what's going on, man? Hope you're good. Hope you're good, brother. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope family's good. Welcome, welcome. Squeegee, what up? How are you? Squeegee, how was that game, man? How was that game? What are you still? Have you recovered? Have you recovered from that I don't know what was that. The thriller at Old Trafford. Uh, Let me know how was the atmosphere in there, man. I mean, I can imagine it was a roller coaster. Uh, yeah, good to see everybody, man. Good to see everybody. I'm out and about, man. I'm at my brother's right now, like 2 hours away from home. So before I was about to hit the road, I said, let me jump on here and say hello to my family here before hitting the road.